But for a woman, I mean, we give them a soft landing. There's always another dude or a simp to come and again save that woman from her bad decision, and she just keeps getting to move on. So her circle of friends that may be there, right? She makes a bad decision. Then there's a simpy dude that we just discussed earlier in this conversation that comes and saves her from her bad decision. So she never learns because she got a guy that's there for her. I got a situation right now. Um, let's put it this way: lady has a lot of children, a lot of children. Oh, a lot, like almost like a basketball starting lineup plus two or maybe even three. Okay, for sure plus two. There's a guy out there willing to be stepdaddy to her.
Sensational.
How do you validate her bad behavior? Where's her circle of friends?
So this person has multiple,
They got like
as
six
you said,
kids. Five. They got. It's crazy because I don't want to get too personal, but it's seven. And they got someone that's willing to be the stepdaddy. Promise you.
I know someone in a similar situation with 7 kids, and I don't think I don't know. Sometimes I feel like in a situation like that, it's, and not judging anyone, I feel like the kids end up being like their protection for
The kids
them.
become their protect. The
It's like I don't.
who's wait who's protection?
Like the moms. I don't want to get
What
into
about the
that.
dad's
I
protection?
can't get into that.
Who's his protection?
I can't get into that. I can't get into that. I
Okay,
can't get into that.
okay. We got a sign the
I
sign.
would like to, but it gets like
All right, I'll put it
real.
this way. I'll talk about the situation, right? Just from what I know, which is just a little bit of information I know, and I'm like, hmm, this is interesting, right? It just seems that there's always somebody to come to save the woman from her decision, right? So, like you said, she has to be coached. She has to learn. She has to have a good circle of friends. Um, but we're not honest with them, and there's not a standard of this is what you should do, and if you're not doing this, you should feel bad, right? It's
Mhm.
not the right way that you should live, but you can continue living life, but it's not the right way. Then she can make a different decision. But when she has two kids with two different baby daddies, and then there's some random dude that wants to come and be like, yeah, man, she bad as heck, man. All right, cool. I'm going to be stepdaddy. Now she's like, oh, I got somebody to take care of my kids now. And he going to take care of me. Okay, cool. I have another baby. When does it stop? When does it stop? When is it just like, listen, having kids out of wedlock is not how you should be living life. Let's just be black and white. Having kids out of wedlock, I mean, I got you. Things happen. I'm not gonna act like things don't happen. But the right way to do this is y'all need to be married and have children and raise them together. And I get that if a divorce happens, things happen, cool. But at least be married when y'all have kids. Cause y'all know what y'all doing when y'all sitting down and sleeping together.
Maybe that person doesn't have proper guidance, though.
That's a lot of women. Then you're saying a lot of women don't have proper guidance. No?
No.
Huh? So, so a lot of women don't have proper guidance. Got it. D Max says he don't even save her. He uses her for what he can, then moves on. I don't think women. Ah, man, this is a tough conversation because I
Mm.
don't. You know, yeah, I don't think a lot of women have the right guidance, but
Mm-mm.
I think that's the problem, right? But it's not to dismiss the man at all, right? So when I have these type of topics on my platform, people think I'm woman bashing because like I say all these things about the woman. I'm not dismissing the man at all, right? Because the man still makes
Let's
a
talk about the
decision.
man problem.
What's the man's problem?
I
What's the man?
mean, you clearly know.
What's the man's
You
problem?
clearly know. Like if you come across a woman that has 6 kids and you're like, oh my god, I'm gonna play stepdad. I just love this woman so much.
Mhm.
But then like you just end up being another baby daddy. Like you know what you're getting yourself into when you've already entered the situation. So talk about the guy.
Sensational.
All right. I'm gonna just say this right now. I'm not here to offend nobody, but I'm gonna say how I'm gonna say it. Um, they're silly. They're silly. They're silly for being a stepdad to a kid that's not ever gonna be yours. That's gonna say one day you're not my daddy. Use you. Um, yeah, I think they're soft. I think they're simps. I mean, obviously, there's a situation that happens where you might have to be a stepdaddy, but it's not preferred.
So I mean, I'm saying
But
like
but
just as much as
there's
you
a simp. There's a simp born every day. There's gonna be another guy that's gonna come and save the girl. Like that's how it goes. It's just like, hey, even though she had these kids, I'm just gonna come in, save her, do all these things, but I wouldn't do that. I don't think it's a good idea.
but this conversation isn't about you. We're talking about other people, right? Like we know
Okay.
I know like you're not like that.
No. So, but if I was talking to somebody else that was in that situation, I would say if they're in their 20s, don't do it. Don't go and be with some girl that has a child already. Why?
Okay,
That's
so
a bad
if you're
decision.
gonna tell the guy that, what you gonna tell the woman?
I'm
What
gonna
what
tell the
could you say
woman.
to a woman?
You know, I'm gonna tell the woman. I'm gonna tell her keep her legs closed.
Sensational.
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear that over the sensational. Say that again.
I'm gonna tell the woman to keep her legs closed.
So if that man gets that same woman pregnant that got 6 kids, you could tell him to keep his legs closed too.
You said if that man that was
Gets
dating the
her
woman
pregnant
was
too, and she already got
okay,
6 kids.
who allowed this? Who allowed it to happen?